What's up, y'all? It's about time with Rashawn's About Time Boxing, aka Mr. Trill 100 Mil. What's up to my About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang? Thank you. I cannot stress this enough. This is why I say it in all my videos. Thank you to everybody that has been subscribing to the channel, who has been encouraging others to subscribe to the channel, who has been taking out the time to like the videos, share the videos, and leave the comments. That's what I mean. Y'all my About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. You know what I'm saying? So without y'all, ain't no Rashawn's About Time Boxing. I've been getting so much love and support, and I really thank y'all. I wish I can mention all of y'all by name, but all of y'all that's been showing me love, know that, you know what I'm saying, I rock with y'all just the same. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, excuse me, please pass the word and encourage others to subscribe to Rashawn's About Time Boxing, become part of the About Time Boxing family and the Trill 100 Mil gang. Let's jump in it. Gervanta Davis and Romero. You know what? I told y'all in another video that Rolly is definitely, that Tank is Floyd's guy. That's his guy. If y'all saw the press conference, y'all heard the things that he said about Tank and the things that he said about Rolly. But being a promoter, you have to be unbiased. You can't, even though, you could see like in which direction, the pendulum was like kind of swinging. But nonetheless, I give Romero and his team credit. They got heart. And just like Floyd said, Rolly talked his way into this fight. Rolly got a lot of heart. And I don't know, like when you look at his face sometimes and he just look like he just, like he's just off. So maybe, maybe he's, I don't want to use the word dumb. You know what I mean? Because it's a disrespectful thing to say. And I don't want to say that because boxing is not easy. Anybody that ever boxed, that boxing is not a game to be played with. But you know how some people just don't know no better, and they just, and maybe Rolly is really chasing greatness. Maybe he really is. But there's no way in the, I think that his team is setting him up for a major, because listen, one thing I agree with, everybody said this fight gonna end in a knockout for sure, and I believe it's going to be Rolly Romero, because see, all right, at the press conference, Rolly Romero trainer said some things like murder, 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 kill, 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 and he said, well, I'm gonna play the audio and y'all take a listen to what his trainer said.
To do murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. That's how we train. I don't care about pure boxing. I don't care about any style, because in this fight game, one thing I've learned: karate, street fighting, and boxing. I put it together, and that's why with a puncher with that much power and that much grind and grit, it's a perfect match in heaven.
Now, he said he don't care about no styles. Dude, what part of the planet are you? Do you not understand that styles make fights? You don't understand that? Styles make fights. See, this is why now, listening to him, y'all can see why Rolly Romero is a little unorthodox when he go in that ring. And maybe you can see why his power doesn't work for him the way they think it does. Now, out of 14 fights, yeah, he has 12 knockouts. But he has not looked good against lesser opposition. Yeah, he can punch. I've seen Rolly hit people with everything except the kitchen sink. Lesser opposition now. And they go nowhere. They still there. And I talked about it in the video. The first video I did about them hearing about them fighting December 5th. Y'all can go back and watch that video. subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, share this video, leave those comments. But how can you say you don't care about pure boxing or styles and all that? See, this is the thing. Listen, what are you going to do when you can't knock everybody out? See, they already admitted that they trained him to go in there like a dog and just try to steamroll his way through everybody. But he's tried that with lesser opposition. Now, of course, on paper, his knockout ratio was high, but he only had 14 fights. So with 12 knockouts, yeah, your knockout percentage is going to be high. 90+%, of course. But when you got 26, 27 fights with 25 or 26 knockouts, you got 27 fights with 26 knockouts. 27 fights with 26 knockouts, 26, fights with 25 knockouts. That's a different ball game right there. And I told y'all, Rolly last knockout was in, he had Rolly's unanimous. His last unanimous decision was in 2020. Tank's last unanimous decision was in 2014. So for 7 years straight, he's been knocking people out. This is I don't think people understand that this is a dangerous fight for Rolly Romero. In this fight, depending on, listen, if Tank, listen, this fight is a dangerous fight. Again, could this fight be candidate for fight of the year? No. Yeah. Fight of the year? Yup. Knockout of the year? Yup. Both. But this fight ain't going to go 12 rounds. It's not going 12 rounds. It's not. What do y'all think? But do y'all think that Rolly's team, because see, Coach Calvin said, look, dude, we don't train Tank for the knockout. He's just good at it. We train Tank for the distance. So you better be ready, because he can get you anywhere between 1 and 12. So you need to be ready. And we know that Tank has been doing this. There's footage out there of him doing this since he was a kid. Since he was a kid. And yeah, Rolly Romero thinks that he's the hardest puncher. He thinks he's the hardest puncher in boxing. But you have not fought top. This is his first big name. Now, what's going to happen when he hit Tank with everything and Tank's still standing there? But Tank catches him with that slick uppercut. Boom. You see, and again, shout out to Mario Barrios. He's bigger. And just like Barrios, Rolly is a big lightweight. But has Rolly chin ever been tested? Have we seen that? Have we seen his chin get tested? No, we haven't. Has Tank been in there against top opposition? Yes, he has. Tank has the better resume. And he has produced the best out of the two. Floyd was right about that. Ain't no question. Me personally, I feel like Rolly Romero is biting off more than he can chew with Tank. In my opinion, he's biting off more than he can chew. Now, again, like I said, Coach Calvin and them said, hey man, we don't train Tank. Let's jump into this audio with Coach Calvin. Let's hear what he got to say.
Thank you, Coach. Rolly, love you, boy. Keep talking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of that night, we're gonna see you still be talking that night. I don't train Tank for knockouts, get what I'm saying? I train him for the distance. Do the math. It can get you from 1 to 12. So stay sharp. Thank you.
Scary message, plain and simple. He can get you from 1 to 12. So stay sharp. What is he telling Rolly? Don't blink. Don't put your head down for a second. Don't turn to look at your corner for. Don't do none of that. You better keep your eye on this man. Keep your eye on Tank, because if you blank, he gonna roll you right over. And what do tanks do? Roll over people. They roll over things. And Rolly got the perfect name. Will Rolly get rolled over? Will Tank steamroll his way through Rolly Romero? What do y'all think? Seriously. And like I said, listen, I appreciate all the love and support. But please tell me, I want y'all to be honest. Do y'all really think Rolly Romero got a shot in this fight? And I would even go the distance to say, even if Rolly was to fight Devin Haney, that fight would be safer. Just based on Devin Haney, you know, because Devin Haney, he'll take you the distance. Yeah, outbox you. Good boxer, slick. You know what I mean? Got a little pop, but he don't really have that devastating like one knockout punch power. But he'll boogie on you. He'll get busy on you like he do. That fight would have been safer. But even fighting Ryan Garcia would have been safer for Rolly. But Tank, I'm telling y'all have, whether y'all like Gervonta Davis or not, Tank is a different type of animal in that ring. He's patient. This is why the knockouts come to him the way that they do. He don't force it. He don't rush it. You see how when he stopped Barrios, when he knocked out Santa Cruz, you see how he was just sitting there like picking his shots and letting them shoot. And when he got tunnel vision in there. I'm telling you, he see different. Y'all can agree with it or disagree, but he see different. That's why he knocked out Santa Cruz the way he did. Stop Gamboa. And he's a vicious body puncher. A lot of people don't give Gervonta credit for that, but he's a vicious body puncher. In my opinion, yes, Rolly bit off more than he can chew. This is a dangerous fight for him. And I'm telling you, I don't even want to guess what the betting odds are. I don't even want to guess. Now, of course, again, like we say, one punch can change the dynamic of a fight. Yes, we know that. But I just feel like Rolly gonna come out from the time the bell goes ding, and he gonna shoot his load. By the fourth round, I don't think Rolly gonna have nothing else left in the tank. And after that, I think Tank just gonna start picking him apart, breaking him down, and then he gonna either Rolly corner gonna throw the towel in, or Rolly gonna leave on his shield. Now I don't know what type of conversation that they having. Like, all right, if you start getting hurt, we gonna throw in the towel, or I don't know how that work with some people, because some people be like, well, we gonna throw in the towel. We see that you not, some people say, I don't throw in the towel. I don't know. But Rolly definitely talk a good game. That's why I said you got to respect his heart. You got to give him credit for that. He has a big heart. And maybe he really do believe in his mind that he's as good as he thinks that he is. To me, he hasn't proven anything yet. See, people want to talk about how Gervonta Ennis ain't really proved nothing, and these other people ain't proved nothing. Even some people even saying Terrence Crawford didn't prove anything. But what has Rolly Romero proven? He hasn't really proved anything. The biggest name on his resume is Anthony Yiggett. How many people really knew about him before Rolly fought him? Over here in the States, honestly, how many people knew about Anthony Yiggett? And this is no disrespect to Anthony Yiggett or no other fighter or nothing like that. But Rolly, again, like I said, I'm asking y'all, do y'all feel like he bit off more than he can chew? Now, Rolly can do a good job with selling a fight. But if he looks bad in this fight, and if he loses in dramatic fashion, the stock he was trying to build is never going to get past that certain level. He's just going to be known for talking, but not being able to produce. And if he gets gassed out, then he's going to be known for, he can't get, he shoot his load, and after a certain amount of rounds, he's done. And that's when people are going to say, oh, all you got to do is take him out deep waters and drown him. Richardson, Hitchens, a few other people say, yeah, he got a little pop. But after a while, that pop fades off. Now, we know Tank, can go the distance. We know he can do it. But Tank is just extremely dangerous, man. You seen this dude break a dude's nose in the fight. What that uppercut. That dangerous ass uppercut. So December 5th. Who goes out on their shield? Do y'all really think Rolly Romero got a chance? A puncher's chance. Yeah. Boxers? No. Because you already heard his trainer say, we don't care about no pure boxer, and no styles and all that. See, that's the mistake. You're supposed to, watch film and train to prepare for different styles. Styles make fights. How can you say you don't care about that? You talking about karate and boxing and all this other stuff. You put it together. I don't see how, karate gonna help you in the fight, in the boxing match, unless you meditating. Because there's no grappling. There's no kicking. So maybe he meant something else. Maybe he meant something else and just couldn't articulate it and put it out and say what he meant. I don't know. All I know is this is a dangerous fight. More dangerous for Rolly Romero than it is for Tank. Because Tank, see, people talk about his size, but they don't talk, and people don't give him credit for that punching power. That little dude cracks. Just ask around. December 5th, Staples Center. I guess we gonna find out. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, leave the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this fight. Did Rolly Romero bite off more than he can chew? Or is there a chance that he may be the one to expose Tank? But I just don't think skill level wise Rolly has what it takes to expose Tank. I just don't see it. I don't see it. So December 5th, Staples Center, we gonna see. It's a dangerous fight again, like I said, both ways, but I think it's more dangerous for Rolly than it is for Tank. I don't know, man. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Share this video. Leave the comments. Gervanta Davis is just dangerous. Point blank period, as they say. Point blank period. Tank is just dangerous. And he is one of the most dangerous fighters / punchers. And he can box. He don't get credit for his box. See, he don't get credit for being able to box, but Tank can actually box. He can box. Again, that's why Coach Calvin said, yo, listen, we don't train him for the knockout. We train him for the distance. So stay on point. Because he can get you from 1 to 12. If you get caught slipping, that's the end of the night for you. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, encourage others to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video and leave the comments. Rashawn's About Time Boxing and the Trill 100 Mil Gang. We out.